Paul, probably just tell us a little bit about you guys, what you guys are doing in Boston, what IFEC means, and why should it matter to us?
Sure. So my name is Paul Yaron. I lead the Thales Explore team in Boston. It is an innovation group for all of Thales. We are helping different business lines create digital products. So we have a lot of groups that make hardware and elaborate systems, but we are trying to create digital services and products. And most recently, we've been working on IFEC. Um, as for IFEC, it is basically let me start by asking you to play, if you don't mind, the first video. I put in a few videos which you guys can play as a clip. So in short, we are all very busy traveling more than ever. Air travel has become very affordable and accessible for all of us, but it means a lot of us are spending a lot of time sitting in seats on airplanes. So how can we be happier and more productive? So for most of us, we want to watch movies, we want to get our work done, and we want to communicate with the people that we care about. So from the perspective of technology, IFEC is a complete set of equipment that allows entertainment and connectivity in the air. So we provide IFEC to 75 airlines around the world, and over 1 million people every single day are using these devices to stay entertaining.
So, Paul, how does this technology work?
Right, so to let you surf the internet and watch movies and play games, each airplane has to carry a very wide range of technology on board. So if you play the next video, I will speak to that. So there are screens, of course, in front of you at every seat. This is the part that you see, that are used to watch movies and to access information. They're wired in a network to the aircraft under the seats to computer servers in the avionics bay that store the media that you want to watch. And there are antennae on the roof of the aircraft, which are pointed at satellites, which give the connection for the internet. Okay, and so there are wireless access points throughout the aircraft as well, which will allow your personal device, like your iPhone or your iPad, to access a network. So altogether, there are hundreds of tablet computers, servers, wired and wireless networks, satellite dishes that are all qualified to work on the aircraft. You can think of it as all of the IT you have in a building for an office or for a small school, and putting all of that.
All right, Paul, we have a slight sound or connection problem. I hope we heard you, but there was a kind of small lag, so probably could speak closer to your mic just to make
Oh, sure.
Yeah, super. So my next question is, on the ground, I mean, where we work, if we have a problem, we need an IT guy actually to solve it. So how do you do that on a plane?
Yes, that's a very good question. We don't have full-time IT people who are on every aircraft, so we have to work with our airline customers to track all of the problems they have every day. So we monitor their health by having the aircraft send messages about their status, and that those screens were from our network operations center in Florida that tracks whether anything has gone wrong. And our customers also have access to that same live screens of information. So if something stops working, our maintenance operations center, and the gentleman you just saw, handles the problem. They have calls every day with the airlines so that any problems can be prioritized and fixed. And then line maintenance, which is what you're seeing now, are the technicians who actually go on the aircraft every day to repair or to replace components that are on board. Those parts are then sent to our repair center in Florida if they need any physical modification, where they're carefully tested and fixed and then put back into operation.
Wow, that seems a very complex operation, right, Paul? So how do you make it efficient?
Yes, it is a very complex operation, so we are always innovating to try to find ways to make it cost effective for both our customers and for ourselves. And we have a few new ways to do this. One is a set of mobile apps that we're developing that allows the technicians to do more of the troubleshooting on the plane. So you're seeing the e-troubleshooting app, which reads the diagnostic codes from the equipment and gets answers from the knowledge base. And that helps them make the decision about whether to repair or replace a part. And then we are building tools that allow people to find these replacement parts very easily. So you saw a sort of warehouse of avionics parts, and our Part Edge tool is like an online Amazon for replacement parts. It shows you which part is available and when it will be delivered. And finally, we're working on using data science to make predictions about what parts will go wrong before they have actually failed. So we acquired a great data analytics company called Guavas, and their scientists are able to find early warning signals in the data that we get from each airplane So it will indicate whether the sensors suggest that something is going to break in the future. So in that way, we can prevent you from not being able to watch the movie at your seat.
Okay, Paul. So preventing future failures sounds exciting and is very useful. So is this something that Thales could actually, adapt to other industries?
Yes, good question. Yes, predictive maintenance is as you've seen in the other talks, a major area of focus now for Thales, and we build systems for security, for transportation, for space, for trains, and in many of these situations, you have components that fail, and you can build a statistical model to anticipate their failure in advance. So we want to make smart software that is easy for our customers to use, and so we have created this new digital factory which is full of agile software developers who follow a kind of a set of design thinking methods to connect with people and build user interfaces that really fit their needs. So this digital factory is enabling all of Thales to get from ideas to products faster.
Right, Paul. Thank you for sharing. So Paul was live from Boston. Thank you very much. See
Thank you very much.
Ciao.
Take care.
Goodbye.
Have a great Viva Tech.
Thank you.